quarterback in the league. Oh, what a catch by Jay Nathaniel. That touchdown, Hurricanes.
Junior taking a shot deep. Open target. Her third from left to right. Sets up. Oh,
down.
Watch him. He's going to set up. He's going to go for the. It fell from the sky into Aaron Ike's hand.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to CFSL, brought to you by PX1 Sports. We're here live with Nebraska, looking to take it to Notre Dame with a light breeze, 39 degrees, perfect for football playing weather. My name is Morty, and I'm joined here by my good friend Valente. How we doing, big dog?
With a big game to kick off this season here on YouTube. Both teams finished last in their respective conferences, but only one can come out with the win here in this opening game.
As we're getting kick off already, both teams have a lot to prove after how you just mentioned a not so impressive season last time around, but we've got big things to prove right here, right now as kickoff begins. Beautiful, beautiful play right there.
And Kenny Bear, the freshman from Champaign, Illinois, I believe was the first round draft pick of the Cornhuskers.
And the first play of the season over here on YouTube, Nebraska lining up deep in the pocket, looking for a dump off to the right side. Pass is complete, goes to Landy Brumfield for 5 yards.
A quick start for Nebraska and a quick start for the season, because over on Twitch we have a 101-yard kick return by Maverick Berlin as Auburn's going to go up 7-0 on Florida State.
2nd and 5 here for Nebraska as Lucier, quarterback, playing here for Nebraska. 2 on the left side, 1 on the right. Here at the 29-yard line, Lucier falls back. Another good throw off to the left side. Goes to C.J. Bowman, only for 1 yard though.
Only a 1 yard gain and a great swarm by that Notre Dame defense to force the third down.
Line it back up, 3rd and 4. Plenty of time left on the clock. A lot of time to play this low and slow, but we're going to go for a very, very ballsy throw. Good deflection from Carson Clark.
And that's the freshman. He had a big game in the newcomer championship for the West team, and he's coming up big here on that third down. Notre Dame's going to get this ball back.
Huge shutout by the Fighting Irish to start things off, and now that they've got their hands on the ball, let's see what they do with it. Good run up the middle, trying to run up the right side, but ooh, Dante Reed is put down hard.
And that is another guy who's had a big game in the show, or in the newcomer games. He calls himself Showtime. Dante Reed. That's a big return there.
And 2 on each side. Perez has his hands on the ball, hands it off there to Mitchell Davis, who runs upfield for 7.
Mitchell Davis coming off a very big season last season. He had over 700 yards in his freshman campaign.
Yeah, a phenomenal way to start your freshman year. Let's see how he handles the sophomore year. But Matt Perez is going to hold on to it and run up left side. Easy first down. And a bit of change on top of that. Runs upfield for 32. Matt Perez is making plays.
And this is a great read by Perez and an even better block on the outside by Andy Johnson. And it's just a lot of green grass. He's going to go straight through that Nebraska defense for a huge gain.
All that green grass. You should have brought his golf clubs. Could have had a good open 9 right there. But no, we're way past that. Lining up here at the 20, the 19, running up the right side. Mitchell Davis couldn't find any yards. 2nd and 13.
Boogie Matthews on the stop, the sophomore 5-star from Houston, Texas, with a big tackle there, bringing up 2nd and 13.
Hey, Val, those Texas boys know how to play ball, and it just goes to show with a big hit like that, lining up 2nd and 13 at the 18-yard line, right hash mark. 1 on each side so far. Matt Perez steps back in the pocket, got plenty of protection, decides to hold on to it, run up left field, put it on the juke shoes there, almost makes it to first down. He's just shy, 3rd and 1.
And it looked like he kind of wanted smoke. He ran right towards that Nebraska defender and then cut his way back upfield. Brings up a short 3rd down here from about the 5-yard line.
Hey, the Irish ain't scared of a fight, and they're just proving it right now. 3rd and 1, just so close to the goal line. Stiff arms the defender, but brought down by another. Finds that 1 yard needed. We're 1st and goal for Notre Dame.
Yeah, they're going to give him the spot. Perez having a great rushing game so far. 1st and goal from about the 4-yard line.
1st and goal, just a couple minutes into this game, and Notre Dame are looking to get on the scoreboard already. Handoff, but taken down quick. Leo Carlson couldn't find too much off that.
Yeah, that is the walk-on coming out of the backfield. Up to about the 2-yard line, 3 downs to get 2 yards. Let's see if they can pull it off.
A lot of bodies on the line of scrimmage. Looking for a run, but wait a minute. Perez steps back, runs up right side, and gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
This is just great awareness. He senses pressure, moves up in the pocket, and just takes off for the Notre Dame touchdown. Their first touchdown of the season on their first drive of the season.
And we're seeing in the chat, I believe it as we see it, Matt has been in the gym, and with plays like that, it just goes to show he is more than ready to kick off this season with a bang. Here goes kick. So you could run upfield. Theo Petty picks up 25, and now Nebraska have their hands back on the ball. Let's see what they do with it.
And Wookie says January 6th isn't just a season opener for us. It's a declaration. We're ready to play anyone, anywhere, and we're looking forward to showing the CFSL exactly who we are. That's a great first drive to do it.
That's a hell of a statement to make. And just so soon into the game, I mean, there's plenty of gain to be had left valve as we hand the ball off to Tyler Archer, who runs up field for 3 yards.
And Eugene, the AD of Nebraska, says stopping the passing attack and controlling possession of the ball is their key to winning this game against Notre Dame, and they need a really good drive to be able to keep up.
Almost tackled in the backfield. Didn't quite work out, though. Benjamin Lucier able to run upfield for 5. It's 3rd and 2.
Yeah, he had a pitch back there, but it was a little bit of a dangerous read, so he decided to take it himself. Nice gain of 5. They start off 0 for 1 on 3rd down. They got a big 3rd and 2.
2 receivers on each side, but we're handing it off. Looking to run up right through the middle. Tyler Archer finds a couple yards. 1st down for Nebraska.
Huge props to the big guys up front for creating a hole. Tyler Archer just sees it, finds his way through, and extends this drive.
Yeah, great play by the line for Nebraska. Gets them an easy 1st down, and let's see how they continue this momentum. Deciding to throw it out there, Lucier did not feel comfortable holding on to it.
Yeah, quick pressure early on, and good decision. Don't force anything. Live to see another down.
And with 2 receivers on the left, 1 on the right, Lucier play action moves 1 over. Fakes the handoff, holds on to it. Lucier runs upfield, but gets taken down. Finds 8 yards out of it, though.
And another short 3rd down coming up here. They just converted on 1 3rd and 2. Let's see if they can do this one.
It's all about momentum. Let's see if Nebraska can capitalize. Lucier holds on to it. Good throw off to the left side. Perfect spiral, but unfortunately doesn't really go to anyone. Goes out of bounds.
Yeah, a bit too far, and they're going to punt this one back to Notre Dame. Notre Dame with a chance to take a 2-possession lead here early on.
Another good defense by the Fighting Irish now that they have their hands back on the ball. Running back upfield. Able to get to the 30 on their own side. That's Dante Reed with a 13-yard return.
A very solid return. Looked like it could go for about nothing, and he turned that into a nice 13-yard gain up to about the 28.
Matt Perez and the gang, the Fighting Irish back in control. Perez holds on to it yet again, runs upfield and pushes through 1, but taken down by a sea of white and red. Matt Perez.
I'll tell you what, last season we didn't really see much of the option game from Notre Dame, or at least some success from it, but Matt Perez, he's been taking it and running with it all night.
Yeah, man, he's been holding on to the ball for a good amount of time, and it's proven well. Good throw up the middle. Perfect spiral goes to Andy Johnson, 17 yards found.
And this is a great play action right here. He's going to find his way open. And a nice tight window throw, it looks like there. Perez, he's just dealing right now.
Matt Perez is on fire, and the Fighting Irish are the charcoal keeping him alive. first down here at the 47-yard line, left hash mark. One receiver on each side, and a lot of bodies on the line of scrimmage. Matt Perez steps a couple back in the pocket. Very comfortable. That O-line is putting in work. There's nobody getting past me. You got to get rid of the ball. Good throw up middle, but doesn't go complete.
Yeah, off the hands of the intended receiver. And, man, he could have done his taxes back there in that pocket. I mean, he was comfortable. He could have got him a blanket, whatever he wanted back there.
Making s'mores there on the field, but this time, good throw off left. Goes to Mitchell Davis, but couldn't find any yards out of it. We're 3rd and 12.
And Boogie Matthews again with the stop. He notices the pitch, and he's able to read it immediately. Kind of ran through that blocker right there and just brought him down.
3rd and 12. A lot of yards to make up for. That momentum didn't do so well going forward. But Matt Perez looking for a big play. Big throw up right side and able to get that first down needed. That's Mitchell Davis with 18-yard reception.
Yeah, this is a great screen here. He's going to wait. He finds the right time. Finds his big play running back, Mitchell Davis, and just great blocks up the field. And a lot of open space for Mitchell Davis to go to work.
He's been putting in work, man, not just with the running game, but he's got hands as well. I mean, this guy is a dual threat, whether you want him to pick up a couple yards on the throw or hand it off to him, let him fight for some yards up the middle. Whatever you need Davis to do, he's able to do it. He's your Mr. Do-It guy. So we go to a first down. Quick throw up the middle goes to Dalton Wentz for 4 yards.
So a simple play action pass when you know what they say, 4 yards every time, and you'll never lose.
You will never lose a game. Just little plays like that will build you an empire. We all know that Rome wasn't built in a day. Hand off to Mitchell Davis, takes him up the left side, able to find 6 yards, just shy of that next first down.
And he had a little bit of a stutter step there. I really appreciate the patience of Mitchell Davis there on that run. Brings up a short 3rd down.
3rd and 1 to be exact. Matt Perez stepping back in the pocket, but needs to get rid of the ball. Able to throw it up middle and get it to Desi Harrison into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
The sophomore from Columbus, Ohio, putting in work on that play, and you got to give credit to Perez as well. Tight window throw, threading the needle right into Desi Harrison and into the end zone for a touchdown.
Notre Dame are making a name for themselves, and we're not even done with the first quarter. Talk about a statement that Wookie and the rest of the Fighting Irish are making right now as the kickoff again puts the ball in the hands of Nebraska. Let's see how they can counteract. That's Theo Petty with a 22-yard return as Nebraska gets their hands back on the ball. Not too many yards achieved so far, as you can see on screen, but there's a lot of game left to play.
Yeah, all Notre Dame so far, but Nebraska has the ball here. They have a chance to turn the tide for this offense.
2 receivers on left, 1 on right. Lucier has a lot of options to play with. Let's see what he takes. Hanging out in the pocket. Good throw up left side, but goes incomplete. Just a little too low.
And great defense by Notre Dame brings up 2nd and 10 from about the 27-yard line.
And 3 up left, 1 on right. A lot of passing options, but we're going to go for the handoff instead. Tyler Archer gets taken down in the back line, though.
Yeah, delayed handoff to Tyler Archer, and Kai Rainey just sniffs that one out. They're going to credit him with the tackle for loss. Brings up 3rd and long for Nebraska. They are 1 for 3 on 3rd down tonight.
Yeah, that was a clothesline from hell from Kai Rainey. 3rd and 14 is a bad place to be for Nebraska. But handing it off, throw to the right side. Trenton Lee picks up 13. We're 4th and inches, but not going to take the risk. We're going to kick it off and let the Nebraska defense handle it from here.
Yeah, the freshman to freshman duo just short of the line to gain, and Notre Dame is going to get this ball back once again.
Huge hit, but taken down by another Dante Reed with 10 yards on the return.
Yeah, solid return, solid field position, all of that they've needed to get these drives going. They're going to start this one at about the 36. It's great field position.
Good place to be. With Matt Perez hanging on to the ball. Dalton Wentz picks up 6 yards. Big throw.
Yeah, you know what they say, the tight end is the safety blanket to every quarterback, and he's just going to find them there for a nice short gain of 6.
I'll take 6 any day of the week. I've got no issue with that. That's the perfect size for me. 2 on left, 1 on right. Matt Perez runs straight up middle. What a crazy man.
I'm not going to comment on the perfect size thing, but over on Twitch, Leon Jones Jr. with a 1-yard touchdown run for Auburn. They're going to go up 17-0 on Florida State with 1:35 left in the first quarter.
2 up right, 1 on the left. Past the 42-yard line. Matt Perez finds a good throw up left, but Kenny Bear is able to deflect it down.
The first round draft choice with a big play there to get the ball back here for Nebraska after this punt.
Unfortunately, couldn't make too much happen out of this drive, but Notre Dame have faith that the rest of this game will go as they plan, kicking it back off to Nebraska. Going to let them have their turn with the ball for a little bit. Tim Tobin with a 7-yard return.
And they're going to have some solid field position here to start this drive as well.
As we are just shy of the second quarter, 44 seconds left in the first down for Nebraska at the 28-yard line towards the right hash mark with 3 receivers on the right. Lucier hands the ball off. That's Tyler Archer with a 6-yard rush.
And a solid 6-yard gain to start the drive. All you need to do is just little by little keep the drive going. Long, methodical drives, and eventually find your way to the end zone, and that'll work.
That'll work indeed. Another handoff to Archer. DT couldn't quite catch up to him. Tyler Archer's got some speed to him, man. Activating the boosters. That's a 38-yard rush.
All right, I know I said long and methodical drives, but Tyler Archer is doing the exact opposite with that big run there. Makes Kai Rainey miss, and just a lot of green grass ahead of him. Luckily for number 19, he was able to tackle him there. Carson Clark with a touchdown-saving tackle.
I'll tell you what, Archer might not be the biggest body on the field, but he has got some speed to him, and he got so far downfield so quickly. Let's hand it off to him again to see how it works. This time, Theo Petty not able to find too much there.
And that's the receiver there as we end the first quarter.
14-0. Notre Dame are up 2 touchdowns and then some. Nebraska have yet to find an answer to the problem that is the Fighting Irish. Let's see how they take things in the second quarter. Line it back up on the field. Nebraska in control, but they've got a lot of yardage to make up for. Ooh, put down quick. Tyler Archer just got bodied.
Yeah, yes, he did. And nice catch here, but he was not ready for the hit that came afterwards. Big play by Zach Workman, the All-American last season.
Just starting out the second quarter, Nebraska are 3rd and 3 on the right hash mark of the 21-yard line, and they're not too far from the end zone. Truthfully, 3 receivers on the right side. Lucier has a lot of options here. Quick throw off to the left and a lot of green, but good Lord, look at that. That's a huge hit.
And that's the generational talent, Noah Eugene, right there. They're not going to give him the forward progress. I thought he might have crossed, but they're going to go for it anyway.
4th and 1, and they're going for it. Notre Dame need to make something big happen here. Big throw off to the right side and left completely open is CJ Bowman, who gets completely obliterated afterwards.
And that's the tight end. All he needed to do was cross that line again, and he did just that. 1st and goal from the 9. Can Nebraska get into the end zone?
3 receivers up right, and all you need to find is 10 yards. Great block from the lineman. Tyler Archer is able to find 1 yard. You just need 9 more.
And unfortunately for Archer, they were outnumbered there on the edge. 2 blockers and 5 defenders. Eventually, Archer's going to get brought down.
A big opportunity for Nebraska here to get some points on the board. Theo Petty gets his feet into the end zone. That's a touchdown for Nebraska.
And that's the receiver from Los Angeles, California, with a big play to get Nebraska on the board. A nice drive from the Cornhuskers to get their first points of the season.
Able to finally find an answer to the problem that is Notre Dame, putting up 7. But now the Fighting Irish are going to get the ball back after this kickoff. Let's see how this one goes. That's an easy kneel.
They're going to start this drive out at the 25-yard line.
Matt Perez, Mitchell Davis, and the rest of the crew for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense need to counteract what we just saw on screen. Matt Perez dives out of the pocket, running outside, able to run upfield and find a first down. Matt Perez ain't afraid of nothing.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to be a rollout pass, but he just saw a lot of green grass and no one ahead of him. He just took that and ran it for himself. He's up to 70 yards on the ground tonight.
You know what it is, Val? It's those long legs. I mean, this guy probably, what, 6'6" easily? I mean, he's got some long legs that take him pretty far, pretty quick. But he's going to hang out in the pocket this time and look for a throw upfield. That's an easy 30 yards for Andy Johnson.
Andy Johnson, probably the best receiver this team had last season. He's back again with a huge gain and an even better throw by Matt Perez. I mean, this is a completely different Matt Perez than we saw last season.
That is 40 yards in 2 plays, Val. That's a hell of a way to start a drive. Let's see if they can keep those chains moving. 1st and 10, handoff to Mitchell Davis, but gets shuts down on that run.
As delayed handoff swallowed up there by Chris Vasquez. A huge play to stunt some of this Notre Dame momentum by Nebraska.
2nd and 11, the left hash mark of the 34-yard line. 3 receivers on the right side. Let's see what Matt Perez is going to go for. Quick throw out the middle. Christopher Jackson picks up 10 yards.
That's the 3-star sophomore from Republic, Missouri with a quick slant to bring up another short 3rd down. Notre Dame 3 for 4 on 3rd downs on the night.
Let's see what the play is. Matt Perez goes for another quick throw. It's complete. Desi Harrison picks up and certifies that 1st down.
And that's the perfect way to do it. All you need is a couple of short route concepts to get past the chains. He shoots his check down to Desi Harrison for a nice gain and to move the chains.
Moving the chains. Another big handoff to Mitchell Davis, who runs upfield and makes a hole in the pocket. That's 5 yards found.
Yeah, it wasn't the best run, but it is definitely a powerful run. Brings up 2nd and 5.
And 3 on the right side, very close to the line of scrimmage. Matt Perez goes for a big throw into the field goal. I don't know what he was going for there.
Yeah, instant pressure up the middle by Josh Wade, and he just kind of had to sell that one to save the drive.
3rd and 5, not too much drive left. Let's see if he can make up for it. Pressure in the pocket yet again, forces a throw, but it lands in the hands of C-Jack. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
And this is just a huge play by Matt Perez and Christopher Jackson. He stands in the pocket right here. He's got pressure in his face from Boogie Matthews and just delivers a strike right up the middle to Christopher Jackson to get a 2-possession lead. 21 points after this PAT from Molly Wyatt, potentially.
Talk about a beautiful spiral. Just to land to C-Jack, and then another extra point found on top. Notre Dame are back up 14 yet again. Nebraska about to get their hands back on the ball. Let's see what they can do. They've got to make up for 2 touchdowns, but there's still a lot of game to be played. This is a great run right here. Kenny Barry able to pick up 39.
Yeah, big return. They're going to start this drive at about the 46-yard line, their best starting field position of the day.
Almost halfway up the field. Big throw is going to get them more than halfway down. That's Theo Petty with 18 yards found.
Yeah, he had the touchdown run just a few minutes ago, and Lucier finds him wide open here on this slant. Just a quick pitch and catch and a solid gain up past midfield in plus territory.
A great place to be for Nebraska. Let's see if this can land them their 2nd touchdown of the day. But they've got a couple more yards to get before they get there. 1st down found for Tim Tobin, but he's put on ice skates there.
Oh, yeah, he got absolutely tattooed there. But after a 17-yard gain, just a simple throw here off the play action. And, again, just simple pitch and catch like always for Matt Perez for Benjamin Lucier. And he just gets absolutely tattooed, but luckily able to hold on to the ball. Getting tongue-tied.
19-yard line, left hash mark. Lucier gets pressured in the pocket. Kai Rainey deflects the ball down. This is my house, baby.
Yeah, dangerous throw there by Lucier and almost picked off by Kai Rainey. Luckily, they live to see another down.
2nd and 10. Lucier holds on to it, but he's taken down in the backfield. No yards found. As a matter of fact, they lost some.
Yeah, Bubba Balla, the defensive end, he just stops the pitch from happening there. Would have been a perfect time for him to pitch it back to Tyler Archer. That's a huge loss, and Nebraska 1 for 5 on 3rd down. They have a long one here.
Nebraska needs something big here. Lucier looking for a throw up the middle. Can he get to the line? No, he cannot. Jay James with 12-yard reception, but it's not enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, just short of that line to gain. They could go for it, and that's what they're going to do.
You got to take risks. If you want to make the dough, sometimes you got to make risks, and that's what Lucier is going to do, holding on to the ball. Quick throw up right side, able to find that 1st down needed, but just shy of the end zone. Jay James with 9 yards.
Yeah, Jay James again with the 2nd catch of the day. 1st and goal here from the 2. You have 4 downs to get 2 yards. Let's see if they can pull it off.
Looking for a throw, Lucier in the pocket, and he's comfortable, able to find Noah Eugene, who's left wide open. Touchdown for Nebraska.
And there he is again, the generational talent, free safety / running back. He's able to get the play there and just waltz right into the end zone to make this a 1-possession game.
That's a good step in the right direction for the Cornhuskers, but not only are Notre Dame still up 7, they're about to get their hands back on the ball. Let's see how this return goes. That's 34 on the return. Dante Reed in charge. Humongous play there from Nebraska to get back on the board, but Notre Dame looking for an answer before we get to halftime. 4 minutes left here in the 2nd quarter. Notre Dame have a lot of green to make up for. Matt Perez hiding out in the pocket. Mitchell Davis gets his hands on the ball. No, that's C-Jack, 7-yard reception.
Had a nice 7-yard game there for Christopher Jackson. 3 catches for 31 yards and a touchdown here.
1 on each side so far. Matt Perez, a lot of pressure in the pocket, forces the throw, but gets swatted down.
They're batted away there. And huge play by the Nebraska defense.
Big play indeed. 3rd and 3. And Notre Dame got to make this happen if they don't want to lose this drive. Big throw up the right side. Boom! Perfect spiral. That was complete.
And he just floated that one in there to Hairston and able to get it there. They might look at that one. It looked like he could have stepped out.
As of now, though, looks like they're going to let it fly. It is what it is. Charge it to the game, Nebraska. 1st down for Notre Dame. Fighting Irish are on the right hash mark of the 37. Running up left side, that's Mitchell Davis with a 5-yard rush. 2nd and 5.
And a solid run to the outside. He's had a very slow day so far, but I mean, he's been making it count whenever, his name's called.
3 receivers on the right side. Matt Perez could be looking for a big throw here. Couple minutes on the clock to play with, though. Goes up to C-Jack in the middle for 6. Finds that 1st down needed.
And Mr. 1st down, Christopher Jackson, it looks like tonight. He moves the chains once again.
And now we have 3 on left side, 1 on right. Again, a lot of options for the passing game with Matt Perez. Hand out in the pocket. He has a little bit of pressure, forced to run up. Mitchell Davis tanks through one, but gets put down by another.
Yeah, and just a great play by Chris Vasquez. He meets him on the outside, and it's 1-on-1, kind of 1-on-2 if you really think about it. But he able to bring him down. Shakes one. And he just gets tattooed by Vasquez.
2nd and 11. 3 minutes left, and the clock is ticking. Notre Dame need to make use for every second they get. Matt Perez steps out of the pocket, decides to run upfield, but he's put down quick. Only 3 yards found on the rush.
And this brings up 3rd and 8, but luckily for Notre Dame, they've been pretty successful on 3rd downs for tonight. They are 6 for 7 on 3rd down.
Right hash mark of the 24. Matt Perez looking for a big throw. Goes up middle. Desi Harrison catches. 9 yards found. That's a 1st down for Notre Dame.
Keep moving the chains, keep the drive alive. Matt Perez 14 for 18, 169 yards and 2 touchdowns in this first half.
And we're back on the road for Notre Dame. First down, good throw up left yet again. Able to find another first down. Desi Harrison, we're first and goal.
Another huge play for Notre Dame. They got the ball at the 4 here on first and goal. 4 downs to get 4 yards.
Just shy of the end zone. Another huge opportunity right before halftime, but pass is incomplete. Second play.
Yeah, looked like Nebraska had everything defended there. That's just a good way to keep the drive alive and just sell that one out of bounds.
3 up right side. Again, just a couple yards needed. Fakes the handoff. Matt Perez is going to run upfield. Nothing but a sea of green for him to go into. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And the processor in this guy's mind is crazy because all he needs is just a little twitch from that defensive end. And he pulls, takes it himself for another touchdown. And he got that little twitch. All he needed was that small little movement to the inside. He was just going to take it and run. He did just that.
Less than halfway into this game, Val, and Notre Dame have 28 points on the board. Nebraska with just 14. They've got 2 minutes to play with before halftime rolls around.
And over on Twitch, we have a 56-yard touchdown run by Leon Jones Jr., his second of the night, as Auburn's going to go up 27-0 on FSU with 2:07 left in the first half.
Talk about a curb stomp over there, 27-0. Goodness. Work, line it back up on the ball. Yet again, Nebraska in charge. Lucier steps back a couple steps, finds a good throw up left side, goes to Tyler Archer, and that's 12-yard reception.
And a nice job getting the first down, extending the drive. Lucier having a solid game so far, 12 for 17, 104 and a touchdown.
Steps back yet again, Lucier in control. Good throw up middle. Good Lord, that's an easy 21 yards found for Tim Tobin.
And actually, Frosty just slashed a nice little stat about Notre Dame last season. They only scored 28 points in 2 of their 8 games last season. So they're already starting off very hot with 28 in the first half, opening up this season.
First down yet again for the Cornhuskers. The 38-yard line, more than halfway down the field. Good throw up right side by Lucier. Goes to Theo Petty for 9 yards.
And he just corrected me. It was only once that they scored over 28 last season. So they've already matched that total this season, and a nice tackle by Kai Rainey to prevent the first down.
They matched that total already, and we're not even halfway through. As Lucier looks for a big throw up left side, but it's going to go incomplete.
It looked like he just sailed that one out of bounds. I couldn't tell if he was going for a fade ball or if he was just throwing that one away. Short third down coming up here for Nebraska.
3rd and 1. Just 1 yard needed to continue this drive. Lucier is going to hold on to it. They couldn't read. Defense couldn't read the hold. No way. How many bodies is it going to take to put down a Lucier? Too many is the answer. We're first and goal for Nebraska as they line up back on the ball. 3 receivers on left side. 5 yards needed for a touchdown. Handoff goes to Petty. Finds 3, and we're just shy of 7 more.
Second and goal from about the 2-yard line, and Lucier really set up a huge drive here off that run, shaking off a bunch of defenders.
1 minute left, and one play is all that the Cornhuskers need. Tyler Archer gets his feet into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska.
And a huge play to bring this back to a 1-possession game with a minute left in the half. Notre Dame, however, they're going to have a chance to make this a 2-possession game before halftime. Nebraska does get the ball at half, though. So this could end up being their best drive of the day if they can stop Notre Dame from scoring here before half.
Notre Dame not as comfortable as they once were. They only have 1 minute left to play with the ball. Dante Reed, 26 yards on the return, but not too much time left to try and find an answer.
Yeah, and I think it goes without saying that this game is going to be all offense. I said it in the article I wrote about betting. The over for this game was set at 73.5. We're already at 49 total points, and we're not even at halftime.
Big throw up right side goes to Mitchell Davis, who only finds 4 yards.
He's going to step out of bounds and stop the clock. And over on Twitch, we have a 16-yard touchdown pass to Jay Sharpless. As Auburn now up 34-0 with 37 seconds in the half. My God.
3 receivers on the right side. A big throw up yet again. Wait a minute. Matt Perez is going to hold on to it. He's going to run upfield and find those yards himself. 6-yard rush. We're 3rd and inches, rushing back onto the ball. Let's see if we can get that first down. It's all about moving those chains. 36 seconds left on the clock and ticking. Good throw up left side. Goes to Mitchell Davis, who finds 7 yards.
A simple check down. They're going to call timeout, reset the clock, regroup, hopefully call a good play here.
Momentum is key, and that's what Notre Dame are looking to hold on to. Big throw up right side, but it gets deflected down, incomplete.
Yeah, dangerous play there, and I believe a walk-on tipped that pass, and they're going to reset here again.
2 receivers on each side, left hash mark of the 45-yard line. Notre Dame still have more than half of the field to go. Big throw up the middle, able to find 9, but we're just shy of another first down.
Up past midfield, you only need a little bit more to get into Wally Wyatt range for a field goal.
Getting very close indeed. Matt Perez steps back into the pocket. Big throw up the middle. Goes to Dalton Wentz. 22 yards found with 17 seconds left on the clock. We're rushing back up. Energy is contagious here. Notre Dame looking for one last score before halftime rolls back around. Matt Perez steps back one last time. Big throw up left, but goes incomplete.
Yeah, and that floater ball gave Bear enough chance to get there, enough time to get there and knock it away. And that was a very good drop for Notre Dame to stop the clock, actually.
10 seconds left. Matt Perez, one more throw, but Kevin Wheeler gets put down. Ouch.
Oh, and they're going to kick here.
Let's see how it goes. One last play for Notre Dame to work with. It's complete. Notre Dame put up another 3. That is a huge way to end off the second quarter.
That's a perfect way to get a 2-possession lead back. They're going to be up 10 at the half, barring a huge kick return here.
But unable to score on this return as we get into halftime. 21 for the Cornhuskers, and Notre Dame are at 31, 10 points up, and they're starting to feel a little more comfortable again. But we're just halfway through the game here, Val.
Yep, halfway we are, and it looked like it was going to be all Notre Dame from the start, but Nebraska just keeps clawing their way back, and Notre Dame, it just feels like we're going band for band. We're scoring back and forth, and Nebraska, they just got to keep it up if they want to keep up. They need a couple of key stops if they want to bring this one back. Notre Dame, if you want to win this game, keep doing what you're doing. You're catching Nebraska off guard on defense, and it's been really hard to find a Nebraska stop here, and this is going to be a huge second half to see who gets their first win of the season. Can Notre Dame surpass their win total from last season? They had 0 wins last season. Can they get 1 in the first weekend? Over on Switch, it's 34-3 at the half in FSU Auburn at the Chick-fil-A kickoff. Auburn in the lead as we await this second half kickoff.
Chick-fil-A. I could go for a quick sandwich as we get our way back into this game. Who do you think some of the key players have been so far?
The Cornhuskers are lined up.
Key players, I mean, Matt Perez has been a completely different beast than he was last season. Christopher Jackson came up with a nice touchdown reception, and Lucier for Nebraska has been able to fight their way back in to this game.
Dante Reed with a 27-yard return. Notre Dame back in control of the ball. They just scored, and we're back for more. Notre Dame not looking to give up control just yet.
Measy said in the chat, why does Mort sound like he needs to be a voiceover for a superhero? I love that. We need you in Dispatch Season 2.
The only superhero on the field right now is Matt Perez. Might as well give him a cape to put onto his shoulder pads. Runs upfield. He's the hero. Look at him go, but he's only able to find a couple yards. We're 2nd and 5.
He's deflecting, guys. He doesn't want to admit it. He is a superhero.
Okay. All right. It's not about me, Val. There's a game to call here. Come on. This is not about me here. This is about Matt Perez, who throws a good throw up middle, but it is deflected down.
Yeah, great deflection there.
Okay.
He doesn't want to admit it, but we've never seen Batman and more in the same room.
I'm fat as hell. There's no way I can be Batman. Matt Perez steps back into the pocket. Good throw up left side, but doesn't find too much yards off it. Wait a minute. Mitchell Davis fighting for his life there. Picks up 3. We're 4th and 1.
And a good fight, but they're going to get the stop that they needed. Nebraska's going to get this ball back.
And line it up on the left side. Gonna play it safe here and punt this one off back to Nebraska. Give them a chance. Give them a fighting chance. That's what the Fighting Irish are all about, right?
I highly doubt you want to give your opponent a fighting chance, but with Notre Dame, anything can happen.
Anything can happen. As Nebraska have their hands back on the ball. First down at the 37-yard line. Big throw up left side. Goes to Landy Brumfield for 13.
It's his 2nd catch of the game and a big one at that for a nice gain to get up past midfield.
Set 1st and 10 yet again. Nebraska have a little bit of fire in their pants after how last half went. They need to make up for what just happened in the first half. Theo Petty not able to find too much there.
And I'm getting word too that after that field goal at the end of the half for Notre Dame, that actually gives them the high or the points high for Notre Dame over the last 9 games.
That's humongous. Notre Dame coming back in a big way. That doesn't mean Nebraska are going to give up here, though. Big run up left side. Tyler Archer with the Jets.
Oh, yeah, absolutely not. Tyler Archer, big run there, and they're up past the 30-yard line. Nebraska, they are driving right now.
And Lucier holding on to it. Oh, good throw up. That's a great pitch. Who's going to hand that one off to Tyler Archer. Feet land in the end zone. 27-yard rush and a touchdown for Nebraska.
Yeah, we got touchdowns on touchdowns here on YouTube, but over on Twitch, we have a 64-yard touchdown pass to Alexander Schultz as Florida State now trails 34-10 with 7:57 left in the third. And if I know anything about Florida State in week 1, it doesn't matter how much they trail. They're going to come back and they're going to find a way to make it good.
28 points on the board now for Nebraska, and they've come very close to where Notre Dame are sitting on the scoreboard right now, but plenty of time left on the clock for Notre Dame to answer this through. Big return up the middle of the field. That's Dante Reed with 28.
Yeah, Nebraska got that good stop to start the half. Let's see if they can get another one, completely shift the momentum of this game. It feels like Nebraska came out of the half swinging. Let's see if Notre Dame can recoup that momentum.
Yeah, that locker room pep talk must have been mighty fire to get them moving like this. Mitchell Davis gets the handoff, but no yards found.
And Josh Wade meeting Mitchell Davis there, brings him down to bring up 2nd and 10. Mitchell Davis, a very slow game so far, 8 carries for 17 yards.
Handoff yet again to Mitchell Davis, who runs onto the outside this time, but he's met up the middle yet again, but able to find 6 yards on the rush.
And he's proven me wrong already. A nice 6-yard gain, and Josh Wade with the stop. Brings up 3rd and 4. Notre Dame 9 for 11 on 3rd downs.
Left has 2 receivers and a lot of bodies on the line of scrimmage. Matt Perez takes a couple steps back and hands it off yet again, but not able to find too many yards. We're 4th and inches. Kevin Wheeler on the reception. Let's see if Fighting Irish are going to fight for it. Looks like they're not.
Yeah, Nebraska's going to have a really good chance to get this ball back and maybe even take the lead for the first time this game.
Nebraska have their hands back on the ball yet again. And this is huge for them. Like you said, the first opportunity they have to maybe get back in control. Well, not back, but in control of this game in the first place as they line up on the field, the 25-yard line. Lucier hands it off. That's Tyler Archer on the rush. 13 yards found. Another first down.
Yeah, a huge gain there on the read option. He's going to just hand it off to Archer and a lot of grass ahead of him. Great hole by the big boys up front.
A lot of receiver options. Lucier finds a good throw off the 4. Trenton Lee with an 8-yard reception.
And he's kind of been the underrated guy on this Nebraska offense. He's made a couple of big catches to keep drives alive.
3 receivers on the right side. Lucier has options. 2nd and 2. Hands it off, though. Good run up the left side, able to get the chains moving and find a couple yards on top of that. That's a 16-yard rush for Tyler Archer.
And that's some great balance there by Archer, too. We're going to get another look at this. He gets to the outside. Looks like he makes this guy miss, able to stay in bounds and get a few more yards than he would have if he would have just went out right there. Every yard counts. We all know football's a game of inches, and that was a huge play.
2 on the right side and 1 on left. Lucier has options yet again. Big throw up the middle, left wide open. But wait a minute, the ball's dropped. Notre Dame recovers. Notre Dame just got their hands back on the ball.
And what a strip that was. I don't even know who ripped the ball out there. But they're going to say that Billy Balla comes up with it, and it's Carson Clark with the strip here. The freshman having a very big game to open up. Just rips that ball right out of Tyler Archer's hands, just robs him. And Notre Dame gonna get this ball back at the 30-yard line.
Humongous play there from Carson, and the offense for Notre Dame is back on the field. Mitchell Davis runs up the middle, able to fight for 5 yards. That guy is a tank.
And that is definitely one way to start your career for Carson Clark. And yeah, Mitchell Davis, a big guy, 5'9", 225. He's short, but he is not sweet.
Short and not so sweet. I like that one. Mitchell Davis runs upfield, 3 yards found. We're 3rd and 2 for Fighting Irish.
And he's just going to keep those legs churning. And another short 3rd down. I'd like to see what Wookie's going to draw up here. They're 9 for 12 on 3rd down.
Hey, I wasn't going to say it, Val, but they called you out in the chat. Announcer jinx. We call that Caster's curse, and he cursed himself with that one. Ooh, Matt Perez sacked in the backfield.
Yeah, I apologize for that. I cannot control what happens in between plays. But Notre Dame going to punt this one back to Nebraska.
What a shame. It was a beautiful strip just for it to get shut out in a quick 4. Notre Dame forced to punt this one back and goes back to Nebraska, but put down in the backfield before Tim Tobin can get his halfway mark up the field. Gets stopped at the 42-yard line. Left hash mark is where 2 receivers on each side lie, and Lucier is ready to keep that momentum going. Good throw up left and able to push off 1, but gets taken down by another. Jay James with an 11-yard reception.
His 3rd catch of the night for 32 yards. They're up past midfield, starting a very good drive here for Nebraska.
2 on each side. Lucier has got a lot of options here. Another wide open receiver able to get his hands on the ball, but Tyler Archer gets pushed back and only finds 2 yards on the reception.
Yeah, very hard fought 2 yards there. Lucier 20 for 26, 192 and a touchdown. Here at about the 46-yard line.
They're running upfield yet again. Stiff arm doesn't work the way he wanted it to. Tyler Archer only finds 1 yard.
Yeah, we have a 3rd and 7 coming up. Carlos Banks credited with the stop there. Nebraska just 2 for 7 on 3rd down here tonight.
Lucier steps way back, able to find a good throw, but taken down in the backfield. Look at the Notre Dame defense go to work here.
Yeah, looking for another screen, and it's just going to be swallowed up by Raphael Watson, the junior 4-star from Douglasville, Georgia, with a big play. Nebraska going to have to punt this one back to Notre Dame.
Let's see if they go for the punt here. I mean, I think, you know, they feel comfortable. I think that this is probably, yeah, they're going to go for the punt here.
I mean, their defense has been doing a good job to start off the second half, so I don't blame them by any means.
Notre Dame back in control. Third quarter, less than 3 minutes, and they're only up 3 points, but they are in the lead. Fighting Irish are looking to make a statement tonight. Let's see if they can do it. Mitchell Davis runs upfield, but no yards found.
It's Javi Wallace with the stop there. Brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20.
And Matt Perez and the gang lining back up on the 20-yard line. The left hash mark. Huge block there from Mitchell Davis. Lets Matt Perez walk upfield a couple yards. 3rd and 5 is where we stand.
Yeah, Matt Perez got big there on that run with the nice stiff arm. Over on Twitch, we have a 24-yard touchdown pass to Ron Don as Auburn's going to take a 41-13 lead with 4:21 left in the third.
Matt Perez steps back yet again. A lot of pressure in the pocket, forces a quick throw. That's Mitchell Davis on the reception, able to fight for that first down.
And Mitchell Davis, the workhorse running back, he comes up with a big play on the screen to extend this drive.
And 2 on each side yet again. Matt Perez ready for a big play here. Keep that momentum going. Handoff goes to Mitchell Davis, but he's taken down just 2 yards shy of where he started.
And he had to fight hard for those 2 yards. Josh Wade on the stop. Yet again, this has been a very fun matchup to watch. Mitchell Davis versus Josh Wade and Chris Vasquez.
Handoff yet again. This time goes to Leo Carlson, but no yards found. We're 3rd and 7.
Yeah, Kadarion Rivas, the freshman, with his 5th tackle of the night. 3rd and 7. Coming up, Notre Dame 10 for 14 on 3rd downs on the game.
Here we are yet again, 3rd and 7. Matt Perez looks for a big throw up right side. That's Andy Jang with a 24-yard reception.
And Andy Johnson, he's just going to deliver a strike here. Perez, beautiful throw to the sideline, just right over the defender's head and into the hands of Andy Johnson to extend the drive up past midfield. This is the best drive of the second half so far by Notre Dame.
Just when y'all thought Matt Perez might have fallen asleep, it's time to wake up. Handoff goes to Mitchell Davis, able to run upfield to right side and find 3 yards. We're 2nd and 7.
Another hard-fought 3-yard gain. Kadarion Rivas credited with the tackle.
2nd and 7, right hash mark of the 41-yard line. More than halfway down the field. Notre Dame are looking to score yet again. Good reception from Dante Reed. Gets them that first down that they need.
Dante Showtime Reed with this first reception of the night. I can see why. I mean, they've been keying on him all night. He is the big play guy that they need to watch out for.
1st and 10, right hash mark yet again at the 31, and Notre Dame are looking to capitalize on this momentum. Matt Perez has a big throw up right side. C-Jack picks up 14.
5 catches, 51 yards, another first down for Christopher Jackson. Huge game from Perez, huge game from this Notre Dame offense. And last but not least, Christopher Jackson.
Matt Perez fakes the handoff, holding on to it. Big throw up the left side. Able to find 6 yards. That's Dalton Wentz.
Yeah, able to hit him in stride and just allow him to run for a couple extra yards.
We're going to have one more play before the 4th quarter comes around. No, we are not. That's going to wrap up 3rd quarter, 28-31, with Notre Dame just shy of the end zone. Let's see how both teams handle the 4th quarter. The energy is electric, Val.
At that it is, 59 total points between these two teams and a very important quarter number 4.
Lining back up on the field. Matt Perez fakes the handoff, runs up left side, able to get his feet into the end zone. Look at him activate the Jets. Matt Perez with a touchdown.
And this is just a beautiful run from Matt Perez. He fakes that handoff, takes it, and you know, all he needs is that twitch from the defensive line. He got it, and just a beautiful play, a beautiful run, and a beautiful touchdown by the Fighting Irish.
Read him like a book, open and shut. Beautiful play from Notre Dame as they kick the ball back off to Nebraska with less than 9 minutes left. Let's see if the Cornhuskers can come out on top or if Notre Dame will remain in control. That is Kenny Bear with a 26-yard return.
I see Big K in chat saying Perez for Offensive Player of the Year. It's a little early for that, okay? It's week 1. This is a completely revised Matt Perez, but hold on a little bit. Just give some time.
He's got my vote. Running upfield, that's Tyler Archer with 11 yards.
Well, this is a guy who has my vote too. Tyler Archer, he's had a huge game. 13 carries, 128 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
I mean, above all, speed is the name of the game, right? When you have that much time on the field just running, I mean, the speed is just really what's carrying Tyler Archer through this. 3 on right side, Lucier looking for a throw, a lot of comfort in the pocket, able to find a perfect spiral towards Trenton Lee. That's 18 yards on the reception.
Yeah, beautiful throw, and you see the defender, Kai Rainey's kind of going to close in on that one as the ball gets closer, and just a great throw and a great catch by Trenton Lee for another Nebraska first down.
First down, just like you said, Cornhuskers are more than halfway down the field, the 45-yard line, right hash mark, and Lucier finds a quick throw up left side, but taken down quick. Jay James finds 2 yards.
And it looks like a little bit of a bubble screen, and Carlos Banks able to get the stop for the Notre Dame defense.
1 on left, 1 on right. Lucier hands it off yet again. That is, flag on the play.
Personal foul. Clipping. Offense.
Everyone's favorite.
Still second down.
Huge penalty, actually.
Nebraska's not happy about it, but regardless, they're going to have to put up with it. 2nd and 18. And stepping way back is Lucier. Big throw up right side, though. Left wide open, and nothing but a sea of green from Theo Petty takes it to the house. Touchdown for Nebraska.
They said clipping? Absolutely not. Forget all that. We're just going to load up, get it to our speed demon, our big play guy, Theo Petty, for a touchdown. And a huge play for Nebraska. What a way to fight back from that penalty. Usually, see guys get a little discouraged after, a big hit to the offensive drive like that one. But, I mean, man, just a great first play after that penalty. And now 73 total points. We're a half a point below that over-under line set in Sportsbook.
And back in control of the ball is Notre Dame with 7.5 minutes left into this game. Dante Reed with a 27-yard return.
And if I'm Notre Dame, I got to find a way to get the ball to Dante Reed out of the hands of Matt Perez. I mean, he's had a slow day today. But showtime, Dante Reed needs a big play to extend this lead.
Mitchell Davis gets the handoff, run up right side. Is going to put him 7 yards ahead. 2nd and 3 is where we stay.
And a nice 7-yard gain by Mitchell Davis. And you know what? They might take this drive a bit slower than we're used to seeing them so far.
Maintain control, play it safe. Low and slow, sacked in the backfield. Matt Perez just lost 8 yards. We're 3rd and 12.
And Boogie Matthews with the play of the day for the defense for Nebraska. Just a huge play getting off the block here. He has 3 tackles for loss on the night, and that is his first sack of the bunch. Notre Dame 11 for 15 on 3rd down.
3 bodies on the left side. Matt Perez looking for a throw. Left wide open, but pushed down pretty far. That's Dante Reed with 6. We're 4th and 5.
And it looks like they're going to punt this one back to Nebraska. This is a huge chance to swing the momentum in your favor if you're the Cornhuskers.
And Notre Dame forced to punt this away. Goes way back to the 24. And running up from there, that's Tim Tobin with 15 yards on the return.
And a great starting field position here for the Huskers at around the 40-yard line.
and 3 on left side. The Cornhuskers have a massive opportunity to upset this. Lucier holds onto the ball, runs up left side, just shy of a first down. We're 2nd and inches.
Yeah, that's a Tony 10, as they like to call it. Carlos Banks credited with the stop. That's his 10th tackle of the night.
2nd and inches. Yet again, Lucier, big throw up left side, and the left wide open Jay James just got ahead of the competition. Speed is the name of the game for the Cornhuskers, and that game is a game that Notre Dame just can't play.
Oh my goodness, just blows past 1, 2, 3. 3 defenders all on Jay James there, and just what a play. And I can't even speak. My God, that was a great play.
Lining up on the left hash mark, the 11-yard line, just shy of the end zone. Lucier is going to hold on to it, push down 1, truck through another, touchdown for the Cornhuskers.
And Lucier with a little bit of swagger at the end of that one. You see he just spun that ball out to the stands. It looks like he's going to take that one. He lowers the shoulder, finds his way into the end zone for the first lead of the night for the Cornhuskers.
And for the first time of the night, Notre Dame have lost the lead. I repeat, Fighting Irish have lost control of the game, and Nebraska are back with revenge. Fighting Irish have one more opportunity to get back into this game. Let's see how they do it. Showtime. Dante Reed able to run up the middle for 34 yards. Fighting Irish back in control.
And a huge return, hopefully the start to this drive that they needed.
Lining up on the right hash mark. 1 on each side. Matt Perez steps deep. A lot of pressure in the pocket. Forces him to throw it away. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, Noah Eugene in on the hit there. Hit as he threw brings up 2nd and 10.
Less than 6 minutes left here in the 4th quarter. Handing it off to Mitchell Davis, who runs upfield and able to find a first down.
And that is the play you need from your big play running back. Huge. Noah Eugene credited with the tackle there. And another first down for this Notre Dame offense.
Almost halfway down the field at the 44-yard line, to be exact. 3 receivers on the right side. Matt Perez looking for a throw, but gets taken down right before he can get the ball out of his hands.
And hit as he throws again. This Nebraska front is bringing a lot of pressure.
2nd and 10, and the clock is ticking. Matt Perez steps back, comfortable in the pocket, but throws it away. Pass is incomplete. We're 3rd and 10.
Yeah, off the hands of Dalton Wentz, and over on Twitch we have a 7-yard touchdown pass to Ryan Stewart for Florida State as they cut into Auburn's lead. It is now 41-23 with 8 minutes left in the game.
Matt Perez finds a big throw up right side, but it goes incomplete yet again. Fatigue is starting to set in for Notre Dame, and Nebraska are just starting to get their 2nd wind. Force a punt it away yet again. Notre Dame giving up control, and Cornhuskers stepping up to the plate.
And it looked like it hit Kevin Wheeler in the hands before the hit jarred it free and couldn't complete the process of a football move to call that a catch. So Nebraska's going to get this one back, and they're going to start this drive at about the 30-yard line, 25.
Goodness gracious. The energy can be cut with a knife, and we're just shy of another touchdown. I can just smell it. Nebraska lining up with control of the ball yet again. Lucier steps back into the pocket, but he's swarmed by Fighting Irish. 2nd and 18 is where they stand.
Hey, I think you know a little bit about this guy right here. Cameron Storm coming up big, pushing the lineman straight back into Lucier, coming up with a huge sag to bring up 2nd and 18. But this is the never say die attitude of the Cornhuskers. Last time we saw a 2nd and 18, it did not go very well for that Notre Dame defense.
All that the Notre Dame need is just another TD and they're back up, but Cornhuskers not going to let that happen easy. Trenton Lee picks up 5 yards on the reception. They're 3rd and 13.
And over on Twitch, we have a 19-yard touchdown pass to Kai Mills, the freshman, for Florida State, as they now trail 41-29 after the 2-point conversion was no good. 6:44 left in the game.
Lucier finds a quick throw up left side, but ooh, Tyler Archer could not handle that pressure. 4th and 10.
Yeah, they're trying to create a little bit more space for this punt with that screen, maybe hoping to get a first down, but Carlos Banks able to get this ball back for Notre Dame after this punt.
Humongous shutout just when the Fighting Irish needed it. The defense came in clutch, and back on the field is the Notre Dame offense. Dante Reed with a 13-yard return.
And that is a big return, as they're going to start this drive right at around the 49-yard line, just outside of plus territory. This is the best field position they've had all night long.
Mitchell Davis gets the handoff, runs up left side, able to find that first down, and dusts a good amount of defenders to find that 15.
Yeah, this is just a great cut outside. He's going to find a defender. He's going to cut his way back outside for that extra few yards, and Mitchell Davis coming alive here in this fourth quarter.
On the 36-yard line, left hash mark, one receiver on each side. Matt Perez finds a quick throw, and it goes complete, but no yards found. 2nd and 10.
You're caught by Kevin Willard. You might as well say he didn't catch it. They're going to be exactly where they started just a second ago.
And passing back yet again, Matt Perez finds a quick throw that goes up to C-Jack. 6 yards found. They're 3rd and 4.
Guess who? Christopher Jackson yet again. Matt Perez up to 297 and 2 touchdowns on the night. Notre Dame 11 for 17 on 3rd down.
3 receivers on the left. Matt Perez steps back yet again. Big throw up the middle. Andy J picks up first down. 12 yards on the reception.
That is his 5th catch of the night to keep this drive alive. We're at about 3 minutes left to go. Chris Vasquez credited with the stop.
First down yet again with 3 minutes on the clock. Mitchell Davis gets the handoff yet again and tries to run upfield, but the D-line shuts him down quick.
Boogie Matthews again on the tackle, not for a loss this time. They're going to say he got back to the line of scrimmage with that one.
2 receivers up left side yet again. 2nd and 10. Matt Perez steps back quick, but gets taken down, sacked for 7 yards.
And a big play by Bandit Bingham, the freshman defensive end, coming up the middle there. It looks like he had a bit of a double team to beat there. Now 3rd and 17, very, very crucial for this Notre Dame offense.
Fighting Irish are so close to the end zone, but yet so far. The 25-yard line, right hash mark, is where Matt Perez will step back, and big throw goes to Mr. Showtime. Touchdown goes to Notre Dame.
And Dante Showtime Reed proving exactly why they call him just that. Huge throw over the top, layered in there. Poor Reed, and just a wide open laser to take this lead back. 2 minutes, 29 seconds left to go. Nebraska back against the wall. How do you respond?
Call me Will Byers, because I've got goosebumps on the back of my neck. 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and Nebraska getting their hands back on the ball. They've got one more shot. Their Alamo of a defense to get back into this game. Let's see if they can do it. Nebraska back in control.
I'll do you one better, Mort. Stranger things have happened here in the CFSL. We could see a Nebraska game-winning drive here. We could see Notre Dame finish it off. This drive means everything for both of these teams.
One big play could turn this game upside down. Let's see if the Cornhuskers can make it happen. Lucier runs up left side, but gets shut down quick.
Eric Vigo with the big tackle there. That's his 4th of the night. Brings up 2nd and 10. Clock still rolling.
Clock still rolling. 2nd and 10. And not much time left for the Cornhuskers to play with. Oh, big tackle on the backfield, but picks it back up. Good Lord, what just happened there?
The junior Clyde Thomas coming in on the blitz, forces the fumble, and it's going to be picked up by an offensive lineman, I believe, and ran Back to safety, 3rd and 16 for the Cornhuskers. Huge play here by Clyde Thomas. That's exactly what they needed. And just a huge play by this Notre Dame defense. 3rd and 16, Nebraska, 2 for 9 on 3rd down.
What a crazy play. 3rd and 16. Lucier is feeling the pressure. Big throw up right side, but it goes incomplete. Notre Dame are coming alive at the final moments. 4th and 16. Are they going to go for it? Looks like they are. One last shot at making this game theirs. Lucier steps back into the pocket. Quick throw, but gets shut down quick. Nowhere to go for Nebraska. Fighting Irish back in control.
And a huge play off the screen. Guess who? Carson Clark once again coming up with a game-saving play. But guess what? Stranger things have happened. And I'm going to emphasize that. This game is not over. 3 timeouts for Nebraska. If they can get a stop here, force a field goal, they might have a chance to bring this one back.
Hope all you want, Val, but Fighting Irish are up right now. Mitchell Davis runs upfield, but couldn't quite find any yards.
Yeah, they're going to call that timeout after a 2-yard loss. 1:43 left to go here.
Another handoff to Mitchell Davis yet again. Runs upfield, finds 5 yards. 1:40 on the clock.
3rd and medium here for the Fighting Irish. Boogie Matthews credited with the stop.
Matt Perez looking for a big throw. Comfy in the pocket. Gets the throw out, and it goes to C-Jackie yet again. 1st and goal.
And there it is. That could be the dagger. However, the time does give them a few seconds, but Notre Dame in prime position to punch this one in for a touchdown.
And that's exactly what they're gonna do. Mitchell Davis almost got in there, but just shy of the end zone. 2nd and goal is where they line up on yet again. Matt Perez looking for one more moment, one more score. Matt Perez runs upfield, but the D-line clotheslines him.
That's 3rd and goal, and the time still gives Nebraska a chance. They could get the ball back if they force the stop, but very unlikely as they got one of the best backs to get 1 yard in the backfield of Mitchell Davis.
3 receivers on the right side. 1 minute left on the clock, and Matt Perez waiting it out as long as he can for one potential final play as the clock ticks down. Awaiting the final moment, the right time to strike. And here it is. Handoff goes to Mitchell Davis, and nobody is in his way. Touchdown goes to the Fighting Irish.
I can't even lie, that looked a little bit disrespectful from that Nebraska defense. There was not a single person within 10 feet of Mitchell Davis. You got to be ready for that. One of the best backs to get 1 yard in this entire league, and there was not a single person within a mile from him. But Nebraska's going to have a chance to get a quick touchdown and maybe an onside kick. This game is not over yet. There is a very slim chance, but it is very possible.
So slim. I mean, you could fit it through a door crack. There's just no way. I mean, I've seen crazier things, but I don't think it's there. But we'll have to see as the game goes on. 45 seconds left in the 4th quarter, and Notre Dame are up 10. Nebraska need 10 more points just to tie the game, much less win it. Let's see if they can make that happen. Lucier steps back. Big throw up left side, going for a legendary play. You know what? I guess I'll eat my words. Big throw goes to Theo Petty. That's 64 yards.
Down there, they still got to move quick. They got to clock this ball, maybe spike it or even run a play.
38 seconds, a lot of time, but what?
It looks like they're just going to stop the clock there.
Okay, 2nd and 10. Lining back up on the ball. Nebraska have a big moment here, looking for a big throw, a Hail Mary opportunity, but Lucier is sacked into the backfield. 3rd and 14.
That's the freshman Jamal Pittman with a huge play, and the clock ticking.
Big throw up right side, left wide open, but shut down quick. Jay James picks up 6 yards, and the clock's ticking yet again. 15 seconds left. This could be the final play. You need to snap the ball quick and get it downfield. Big throw up the left side, left complete, but shut down right after. That's bad news.
That is ball game. And over on Twitch, we have a 37-yard touchdown pass to Ryan Stewart. That's his third of the night. Florida State now only trailing 44-35 after a no-good 2-point conversion. 1 minute and 35 seconds left to go.
Just farming for yards. Mitchell Davis goes for one last rush for the love of the game, and that's going to wrap it up. Notre Dame come out on top. Humongous comeback, and that's the statement that Wookie wanted to make right there. Exactly what you mentioned earlier. They came here to declare a brand new team, a whole new Fighting Irish, and we just saw them in action. Good Lord, it was crazy to watch.
Yeah, what a way to bring in the new season. It's 2026, it's season 25. Notre Dame with the opening win of the season.
I'm not going to lie to you. I could not have asked for a better way to open season 25. And it only gets better because we've got more football left to watch. We'll be back at 8:30 with more games. So don't go anywhere. Well, you can go get a snack. I'll allow that. But you better be back promptly because we've got more CFSL action awaiting you.